What is up, you guys? It is Zach, and welcome back to my channel. Now today, I'm going to be talking about a little something called Spongebob. Now, many people have been returning to the YouTube scene from the Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated community. Riders DX, well, Riders never really left. C&B Extra, and even Triforce Addiction have been making their comebacks to YouTube, and it's kind of cool to see all the Rehydrated people come back. But there's one person in particular that I want to highlight who's coming back, who is...
Preparing
Sherriffthegreat. Yes, Sherriffthegreat has come back and is talking about SpongeBob SquarePants music. Now, if you don't know who Sherriffthegreat is, I don't know how you don't, but he is basically an audiophile who absolutely loves the music from the SpongeBob games and has been working his butt off and has even grown a community of people who are dedicated to getting the highest of quality tracks from the older SpongeBob games to come out and be released. And he actually recently released a video talking about the SpongeBob SquarePants movie and how he wants that game soundtrack to actually be released in its highest quality. Now, some people might be a little bit confused, and he does explain it really well in his video, but I'm going to explain it in layman's terms for the people like me who have absolutely no clue about anything about how audio works and how audio files work. I'm going to explain it in the simplest of terms. So here you see this beautiful, uncompressed, beautiful track from, let's say, Battle for Bikini Bottom in its highest quality state, where it's stereo, there's no compression, it's just beautiful. But on game consoles like the GameCube, the original Xbox, and the PlayStation 2, these high quality tracks weren't really supported that much. So what THQ and Heavy Iron had to do at the time is, by the use of technology, they had to compress these files down to make them fit. Meaning they had to lower the quality of these tracks to make them work and to make them fit onto these discs. Now, for many people with untrained ears, and I'll be honest, I do fall in this group in some instances, you wouldn't really notice the difference, honestly, between the uncompressed and the compressed sounds, but I will play some of them here so that for people who might actually notice the difference, you'll be honestly in the loop on what exactly Sheriff is working towards. So now that I've explained the basics of what this all is and what Sheriff is working towards, I'll explain what I want you guys to do. Firstly, go over to Sherriffthegreat's channel and hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to him, show him some love, tell him ZakPak sent you. And secondly, I want you to share his video around, drop a like and comment and all that stuff. You'll see a little annotation in the cards right now. Click on it, go watch his video. He'll explain kind of what I kind of just explained, but way more technical and more detailed, so definitely go watch that video and share it around. If you share it to people like THQ Nordic on Twitter, they might be willing to honestly release the tracks, because Sherriffthegreat has done that before now with Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. If you guys remember, if you have Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated on Steam and you got the soundtrack, not only did you get the remastered soundtrack from the game, but you also got the files of the actual original stereo soundtrack, which weren't even in the rehydrated version. So obviously, Sherriffthegreat has been working his butt off to get these tracks out to us, and the least we can do is show him some support, share his stuff around, and get THQ Nordic notified that we want these high-quality versions of the movie soundtrack. the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game soundtrack is honestly really good. It's not as good as Battle for Bikini Bottom for me, but it's still really, really good. And I feel like if we get the community to come together and really push towards getting this soundtrack released, it'll be a really big win for the community. And if they ever do decide to remake or remaster the movie game, they now have a fully stereo soundtrack at their disposal to put in the game, and honestly, that would be super awesome. So there you have it, guys, but before I end today's video, I do want to quickly mention the Rehydrated Relief. Do know that we are kind of in talks about what we're going to do for the next Rehydrated Relief. Obviously, the Rehydrated Relief wasn't in June, as it has been the past 2 years, but we're trying to time it a little bit more towards the Cosmic Shakes release. So do stay tuned for more information. There is a Twitter account for the Rehydrated Relief, which we will update you on as soon as we have news for you. So do go and check that out. Link in the description down below. And yeah, so I don't know what else to say besides thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And hopefully you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe to me and Sherriffthegreat. All that down below, and of course hit that notification bell so that you're notified of when I upload videos to the channel, and check out the merch on the merch store. There's some really cool stuff there for you to check out. And until next time, you guys, I'll see you in the next video.